Hey guys, we're out here baling. I was a little skeptical. Look how much it's making. This is unbelievable. But a lot of fun, just so long as baler keeps operating just like it is. Look how big these windrows are. I'm dang near pushing them with the tractor, and they are wider than the tractor tires themselves. And I'm able to pull in C1. Unbelievable. This baler wasn't running like this when we were in thick stuff the other day, but since that day we have fixed a fuel issue on the tractor, and I wonder if maybe the tractor wasn't supplying all the juice it needed to. But most of the field I can cover the ground in C2, which is like 10 miles an hour, 9 miles an hour. C1 when we get to this rowdy stuff, only because the hay is flopping over and getting into the edges of the pickup to where those augers have to work really hard to keep it to the center. But like in normal windrows, which they're still giant, let's see here. I mean, the rake didn't do a good job here, but it'll probably pick it up. See, we're starting to get into a little bit normal. I'll be able to run C2 in this stuff. But good Lord, man. We're having fun today. 43 seconds of bail. Let's see what this one is. Oh, wrong handle. Damn, I lost a few seconds. Crazy. Howdy folks. Next day we've been bailing our heinies off. This field over here that I thought was going to take us forever ended up not taking forever because that baler is an animal. Man, sorry, I've been digging around in some hay. That field is 22 acres and made 238 bales. 238 bales. I don't know if you can see them all. Ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. But we ended up, and I'll put it across the screen, a screenshot of the baler monitor when I finished up last night. We ended up doing 71 bales an acre. Or, I'm sorry, 71 bales an hour with that baler in that thick stuff. I mean, we were just gobbling it up. We're stopped right now because Dad got a flat on the rake and my truck wheel bearing went out, so we don't have an air compressor here. So he's running, actually the neighbor, we bail for him, and he just so happens to have an air tank for us, and so he's gracious enough to fill it up for us and let us air it up and see if we can't plug a hole and get on down the road. Figured I'd kind of fill y'all in. Right now we're in some pretty light crop. We just decided to custom bale this for a guy. Just a bunch of Johnson grass with third cut on it, so it's pretty light. It won't make very much, but we'll take it. We'll take it. My Ram 4500, and I might have time, if I have time, to show you when I get home. The wheel bearing went out on it. Front left wheel bearing, it sounds like. I don't really know what it is. It sounds like it's got a lot of play. So we got to work on that when we get home. Get it up and running so I have all my tools again. And call it good. Ended up busting the tire again. Must have another hole somewhere, huh? Yeah. That walls are too thin. Good bad. Needs a new tire altogether. But all buttoned up. Dad even managed to break a hydraulic hose, so we got to fix that. So we can't even fold the rake up until we get a new hose. Do we have to fish it through?
Yeah. Oh, you can do it right. Do it right. It's gonna be good.
Smack the hell out of it.
Will he just dump all of it right here?
Yeah.
And then you'll spread it?
I said he wanted it back in because he doesn't know how wet it is.
Oh.
A dump truck.
For a minute there, I think you're going to scoot. Oh.
Good morning, folks. Just doing a little asphalt milling spreading this morning. This is the front of our house. About done finishing landscaping. Got that side to plant. Got this side planted. We got to get edging, and then we got to fill in the rock, and then we'll be done landscaping. Thank goodness. Using the Otakuchi this morning. Just trying to spread. This is ground up asphalt millings. You can get asphalt millings that are just ground by the road mill, and then you can get these. The guys take a little more pride in their work and end up double grinding this, I think. It's like 3/4 minus, maybe an inch minus, but they should pack real good. And yeah, I got another load coming, and it's probably going to be more than enough to finish this. And then it's a circle driveway. We're going to have a planter in the middle. Two high spots right there. But and then we got a road connecting to our existing road, and it should be, the next load should be more than enough to finish this up, and then probably fix some spots on our road. But this is our pasture roller that we bought. Pretty handy. It's full of water. It's 10 foot wide, and I bought this hitch off of Facebook. Some guy makes them. I don't know if they're in Tennessee or whatever, but it's pretty well built. And I just put a hitch pin in there, and then I can just push it around on with the skid steer. So it makes for a really nice road, and you can pack it, especially when it's pretty moist. So we're gonna do a little bit more grading over there, and then start rolling it and see what happens. Yeah, so this is just the first rough pass to just get this stuff spread out. It looks pretty even. You know, I'll go back through with the second load. I'll probably have it drop right in here somewhere. We got to finish up here. I ended up putting number 2 base down, or like 1 3/4, 1.5 inch, whatever they call this, down first, and then we're putting the millings on top. And then yeah, we'll finish up all the way to the road. Should have plenty, and then we'll crisp up the edges. And I might have to get out and hand rake some of it, but we wanted to build it up pretty high, keep water off of it, water washing around it, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, we'll crisp up the edges, keep it nice and clean, and soon we're going to start tilling our yard and at least getting ryegrass growing, see if it'll grow, and all that over there. And like I said, finish the landscaping and get on down the road. Top of the morning, folks. A couple days later, I'm gonna do a little skid steer and hay baling action. Well, hay mowing. But we're pretty much done cutting out here on this piece of property, about 120 acres or so. And we are moving to our next decent sized patch, about 80 acres. And we've got the cutting rig ready to rock and roll. We got to load it up on our little tractor hauler here and then haul it to the next patch. I'm actually gonna start cutting today and just knock down as much as I can today, and then hopefully Dad can finish it up tomorrow, and I'll come over here and bale this last bit. I think about 30 acres that I knocked down the day before and yesterday and the day before yesterday. So pretty light crop. This is actually the third cutting on this place. That's second cut hay right there, stacked out there and all around the edges. But yeah, we're nearing the end of hay season 2021. It is December 9th, and we're still cutting hay. Haven't had a frost yet, haven't even been close. They were showing indications coming this Saturday that we possibly could have a decent freeze, and they've backed off that as well. So it'll dip just below 40, I think, 36, 37. So the bottoms might get a little frosty on the pumpkin, but nothing that's gonna kill anything. So yeah, we're almost done though. 80 acres, which I'm going to cut, then 40 acres, and then I get to take the stuff back to the house. Got a few patches to knock out around there, but you know, that's easy because it's close to the house and I can just kind of freely do that. So anywho, fun stuff, guys, fun stuff. Well, she loaded. Best little, handiest little freaking trailer we've ever purchased, aside from the hay trailer. That one's pretty handy too. This one is super multi-purpose though. Tires look a little low. Gonna check them real quick. Biscuit. Whew. You guys okay? Gotta let some air out. Made it to good old San Marcos. Patch in San Marcos. We were technically in Martindale. But anyway, just got to the patch out here. It looks decent. It's not the greatest in the world, but this is the field where we made 800 rounds. It's about 80 acres, but I'm almost glad it's not going to be that rowdy. It'll probably still make 3 to 4 an acre. Not the greatest stuff, but got to get it cut. So not the worst stuff either, by any stretch of the imagination. It's coastal blue stem mix, which is basically all we ever do. Blue stem really shined through this time around. Oh, just doing some mowing. Noticed I know the blades need to either be changed or sharpened, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that that is the case. Cut quite a bit already. You can make some ground with this here mower, you know. But I just want to get out here and see how it actually is cutting. This field's not the smoothest, but it's not the worst when we roll over. So I just want to make sure it's doing a decent enough job. I've been messing with the suspension on it as well. It's like, it feel like, I mean, see, like it's high here, cut real high here. I probably have a third of it done, of this half. That half is next. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull the old grinder out and just scratch the blades a little bit, sharpen them up, just so you can almost hear the tractor bogging down a little bit too. You know, dull blades, where it has to work a little harder to cut the grass. So we're gonna go ahead and just pull the old grinder up, some pliers, and knock the edges off, or sharpen the edges, and then That should help. I'm trying to make these blades last to the end of the season. Alright, got them all grinded. Put a little sharper edge on them. I don't know if you can see that one. Had a few blade changes to do as well. Only got bit by one spider and one amp, so not terrible. Much better. Much better, much better. Lunchtime. I need to get some fuel too. Ugh. Fuel gauge doesn't work on this tractor, so after I've been running it a while, it's just better safe than sorry to put some more fuel in it, you know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, well, I didn't record it when I got back to lunch, but it was good. We got fuel on the tractor and we mowed and we're done. About 4 o'clock, almost 4 maybe. Yeah, 15 to 4. Go run an errand or two and then head to the house. See my babies. Heck yeah. Hey, que paso? Good morning, folks. Did some cutting yesterday. Got some hay to sell today. Might as well flip this thing up, huh? Got the 20 bale trailer ready to rock and roll. Finally starting to sell some hay. The weather just has not cooperated with us as far as the weather just hasn't cooperated with us as far as selling hay this year, which is fine. You know, man, this hay is not gonna be ready to go today. Green. Try to bale this today, but pretty green yet. But anyway, yeah, the weather really hasn't cooperated with us as far as hay sales are concerned, but it has cooperated with us in playing catch up to get all the hay that we have yet to bale. So tomorrow we're supposed to dip into the low 30s and probably see some freezing temperatures. So that'll kind of put a halt to our baling season, which is fine, you know. Good news is we got some hay loaded, or hay sold. So we're gonna start kicking off our hauling season, and you'll start seeing a lot of hay being moving across the state. So I'm sure it's moving up north already. They've already got a couple good frosts up there, but down here we're a little late on our first freeze, so which is okay. We're gonna make it. Got plenty of hay to sell. Well, we got the old beast loaded up. 20 bales heading northeast. That way, actually. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, I didn't record a whole lot today, only because that cold front that's coming apparently is supposed to bring rain. So we put it in high gear and got this whole thing baled, raked and baled today. Right before 5 o'clock. Looks like we've got a bad radiator cap. It's not sealed up very good there, or maybe we need to tighten it down, I don't know. But it wasn't running hot, so just steaming out of there. We just quit baling and everything ran good. We did get this one load delivered and the guy ended up buying 40 more than he said he would. So we got some hauling to do. It's looking like we're going to start moving some hay, which is good because we need to. We got too much stock, too many bales stocked up to for comfort, really. We don't have a place to put them all. So it'll be good that we have time to start moving them as well. We're about done baling, thank goodness. We got a couple more places and then some stuff next to the house, but it's the home stretch, the light at the end of the tunnel for sure. So that's all we have today, folks. I know it was all over the place, but we're just trying to take you along throughout the day, and hopefully you enjoy. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. We'll see you later.